자, 안녕하세요. 대선 평창 푸른벚꽃이요. 오늘은 2021년 9월 24일 아침이요. 오늘 이렇게 일찍 깨어나갖고 방송을 하게 된 이유는 오늘 7시에 다이렉트가 있기 때문에 닌텐도 다이렉트가 있기 때문에 이렇게 일찍 키게 되었습니다. 한 40분간 진행되는 걸로 아는데 한번 해봅시다. 이 천혜강은 함께 못할 것 같네요. 걔는 뭐 어제 안 잘 거나 막 그러면서 그러더니만 자리 비움이네요. 디코 상태로. 자, 한번 바로 가봅시다. 자, 일단 이렇게 되어 있는데, 그러고 보니까 채팅이 되어 있긴 한가 이게? 그렇게까지 문제되는겨. 컨티뉴 되는군요. 소리가 적당한지. 뭐 이건 그것 때문에 오너 에콤파츠 속에는 보이고 아이즈인가? 아이즈네요. 썸머 2022년 여름에 하겠다는 거군요. 꽤 긴 시간이네. 바로 날 줄 알았는데 다음 연도로 넘어가네.
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the first trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, the massive expansion for Monster Hunter Rise. Our friends at Capcom are working on many new elements that will enhance the experience for players of Monster Hunter Rise, including new stories, locales, monsters, and, although not touched on in the trailer, new hunting actions and quest rank. Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, is scheduled to release as paid DLC in summer 2022. Please stay tuned for more information in the future. Alright, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
자, 다음 게임.
Party during the day
이거는
or
마리오
at
파티
night.
그거죠. 새로 10월달에
It's almost time
나온다고
to
했잖아.
party in the Mario Party Superstars game. Along with Spaceland and Peach's birthday cake, several other boards make their return. Take a stroll around Woody Woods, but watch out for those Monty moles. They'll change the board's direction when you least expect it. Travel between two islands in Yoshi's
fun.
Tropical Island. Toadette's got the star, but she might swap places with Bowser at the last second. Party day and night in Horrorland. That King Boo statue is harmless during the day, but at night, it'll swipe stars from unsuspecting players. Need a break from boards? Head to Mount Minigames and play in minigame-only courses. Compete against players worldwide for the longest win streak in survival, or work together in the cooperative multiplayer tag match. Mount Minigames will have 7 courses available. all boards and minigames support online play. So invite family, friends, and frenemies, and get ready for the party of a lifetime. Mario Party Superstars launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
만약 사게 된다면 그때 한번 해보겠어.
A new RPG is in the cards.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
뭔가 느낌 있습니다. 뭔가 좋은데? 귀여워. 쟤 뭐지? 굉장히 귀엽네, 얘가. 일로는
At the Queen's behest, you'll set off on a fantastical journey to slay a fearsome
저렇게
dragon
카드
for honor
형식의
and fortune.
게임이야?
Everything in this realm is represented as cards, from the protagonists to shops,
특이하네.
towns, and
과연
environments.
이게
In this
한국어
fresh
지원이
take on
될지
tabletop
모르겠네. 이게
RPGs,
한국어 지원이
you'll square off in
있어야지만
turn-based
플레이
card
가능하게.
battles where your skills and a little bit of luck will determine the victor.
슬라임에 해골 표시 있어.
A spellbinding experience from the creative minds of Yoko Taro and Yosuke Saito is about to unfold. Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders and a free demo will be available today on Nintendo
로고를 해야
eShop.
되나? 이게 멋진데?
Become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being. You awaken in a hotel room in the city of Revachol, devoid of your memories. Soon, you learn that you're a detective and get entangled in a strange murder case in the groundbreaking role-playing adventure Disco Elysium:
일단
The Final
생존
Cut.
게임인 건 확실한 거.
As you interrogate people and uncover clues, internal dialogues will begin. To investigate, you'll need the help of the 24 skills living within you. Your behaviors and available choices will change depending on how you develop these skills, directly impacting how the story progresses. What sort of detective will you become? Disco Elysium: The Final Cut launches digitally on Nintendo Switch October 12th. The physical version of the game will launch early 2022.
이런 게 있네요.
Pre-orders for the digital version begin today on Nintendo eShop.
똑같은데.
Uncover more stories in
어,
Hyrule
이게
Warriors
나온다고?
Age of Calamity.
이게 나와요? 이게 왜 나와요? 아직 풀 4기가 있어요? 뭐 내가 게임을 플레이한 적이 없잖아. 이미 다 끝난 걸로 아는데. 근데 아직도 플레이한 거 있어?
And about that courageous friend of yours, it seems I owe him as well. Yeah.
The King of Hyrule must not fall!
You know, you're pretty good for a little kid. We'd better partner up
저들이
on this, don't you think?
실수로 움직이는 자들.
They won't harm.
어머. 뭔데?
Behold our power!
Take that! Clicks!
Time for the show!
새로운 인물 추가라는 얘기야? 아이고야, 내 팔. 아, 팔 아프다.
Ready, set, chocobo! Start your engines and get set for a new racing experience.
이거 레이싱
Race as
게임이네?
familiar Final Fantasy characters like Chocobo and Gilgamesh to be the first to
그러니까
cross the finish line.
마리오 카트도 좀 해야 되긴 하는데.
Edge out the competition by using drift boost to cut corners. Magical stones called magicites are contained inside items. Collect these throughout courses to cast magic like fire and arrow to blast away opponents. Acquire magicites of the same element to cast even more powerful spells.
와, 마리오랑 틀리게 업그레이드 기술이
Each racer also has a special ability. Use it at the right time to turn the tables. Engine customization options will be available, as well as local and online multiplayer. Up to 64 players can compete in a bracket-style tournament to determine the racing champion. Chocobo GP races exclusively onto Nintendo Switch next year.
What did you think?
우리가
Before
원할
we show
만한 걸
you our
주세요.
next video, we have some news about the last fighter for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Mr. Sakurai, the game's director, will reveal this fighter in the
역시 난투
final Mr.
나오는군요.
Sakurai Presents video on October
10월
5th.
5일. 역시 우리의
He'll
난투.
also show you how to use this fighter, so please look forward to it. It's been about 3 years since the game was released. This will be the last presentation about Super
오늘
Smash
여기서
Bros.
공개 안 하고
Ultimate.
있어. 오늘
I hope you'll check it out. Next, please take a look at this.
다음. 뭐지? 푸른색 일단 귀여워. 좋아. 자, 일단 멸망된 세계라는 건 확실한 듯 싶습니다. 커비니? 와, 드디어 커비가 나왔다. 와, 몇 년간 모습 비추지 않았다 우리 커비. 와, 이거 나 천혜가하고 5310님하고 양키노님하고 대화했을 때 커비 얘기했었는데 한 번도 모습을 비추지 않는 우리 커비. 커비 신작이로군요. 기대됩니다. 그러고 보니까 닌텐도 작품 중에 커비는 안 했네요. 방송상에선. 커비가 나오면 대체로 다 하는 편인데 이번에 나오면은 방송에서 한번 해보겠소이다. 오랜만에 나오는 커비이기 때문에 굉장히 기대를 하고 있소이다. 뭔가를 얻는데 얘 빨아들이면 코인이 뭐냐 저거? 뭐야 저게? 지쳐있는 애들이? 캬, 오랜만에 보네. 무슨 덧이? 난 힐하고 물이 좋았는데 뭐야, 물이냐? 줬어. 근데 나옴 하겠어. 근데 이거 언제 나오니? 2022년? 봄에 나온다고 하네요. 2022년 봄에.
That was the trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
아담land.
In this new game, you can freely move around in 3D areas using familiar Kirby moves.
굉장히 기대하고 있다.
The setting also appears to be mysterious, filled with abandoned structures
이제
from a past civilization.
전자유대는 그 작품보다 좀 더
What lies in store
낫기를
for Kirby?
바랄 뿐이요.
The game is scheduled to release in spring 2022. We hope you'll look forward to Kirby's new adventure. Next, we have this to show you. Please take a look.
동수빈에 좀 업데이트 좀 해주세요. 카페다. 이거라면 좋지. 이건 쌍술 들어 마실 정도 좋지. 카페 참 좋아했소이다 나는. 동숲 중에. 뭐야, 다이렉트를 나중에 한다고? 10월 달에? 10월 달이 맞나
Since its
저거?
launch in 2020, the Animal Crossing New Horizons game
이걸
has been enjoyed
다이렉트를
by
한다네,
many
따로?
players around the world. New free content will arrive in November.
이때 하면은 또
In
그 하겠수
preparation for
있다.
its
또
release,
이렇게
we will be airing an
다이렉트.
Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct in October. In it, we'll go over the content in more detail.
함 해야지.
Please be on the lookout for the air date of this presentation. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
나쁘지 않네 소식들이 대체 지금까지는.
2 games, 1 game update, and lots of
게임?
fun.
원데이 원게임.
4 more free content is coming to the Mario Golf Super Rush game. Koopa Troopa enters the fairway as a playable character. Dish out tricky shots and dashes to mess with the competition. Ninja will also be playable. Take advantage of Ninja's blinding speed to
이게
outpace
나오네.
opponents.
근데 저런 데서 하면 너무
2
유명한
courses
거
are
아니야?
also being added. These additions will come swinging in as a free software update later today.
오늘?
What's this? An invitation. You're invited to live in a magical
뭐야,
world
이거는?
with Mickey Mouse and dozens of Disney characters.
디즈니 월드야?
Spend time with
오,
Disney
엘사
friends.
안 나?
Craft your own whimsical costumes and furniture, and explore delightful Disney-themed worlds. All downloadable content from the original Nintendo 3DS version is included. Disney Magical World 2 Enchanted
Disney
Edition
선이네.
soars onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. A beloved Star Wars game
Star
is
Wars,
coming to Nintendo Switch. Blast off to captivating planets and join forces with Jedi, droids, and outcasts in this blend of action, role-playing, and adventure. Will you use the Force for good, or will you be lured to the dark side? Your choices determine the galaxy's fate in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, launching on Nintendo Switch November 11th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
옛날
eShop.
게임이랑 느껴지는 그 게임.
There's one thing you must always remember. Stay human. This is the city, humanity's last stronghold against a virus that turns people into the undead. In the cloud version of Dying Light 2 Stay Human, you'll need to master both parkour and tactical combat to survive in this brutal open-world action RPG. Explore alone, or with up to 3 other players in an online co-op as you unravel the dark secrets of those in
지금
power
보여주는
during the
퀄리티를
day.
닌텐도에서
Then
보여줄
plunder the
수도
layers
있나?
of the
이게?
infected at night. Your decisions will shape the story, but they'll also have consequences. No matter where your actions lead you, there's one thing you must always remember. Stay human. While you're at it, take the prequel on the go in Dying Light Platinum Edition. Scavenge for supplies, craft weapons, and face hordes of the infected in a post-apocalyptic open world. Dying Light 2
world.
Stay Human Cloud version launches on Nintendo Switch February 4th,
며칠
2022. A free
2022년이군요.
demo will also launch the same day on Nintendo eShop. Dying Light Platinum Edition comes to Nintendo Switch
이건
October 19th.
올해고
Pre-orders
원은
begin today
올해 나오고
on Nintendo
투는
eShop.
내년에 나오네요.
Utility, morality, or liberty.
이거
In Triangle
아니었을
Strategy,
때에서
a fiery chronicle of war presented in stunning HD 2D,
My apologies.
your actions will lead you through a riveting story that changes based on the decisions you make. In the end, where will your conviction guide you?
트래블러를
Have
숨기지
gone to
못하는
the
게
one
좀
place
아쉽긴
I
한데
cannot
방송에서.
follow.
In response to the survey
진짜
about the
그거를
demo released in
손대면
February of this
똑바로
year,
해야 될것
the
같은데.
game has been fine-tuned with a focus on elements that received lots of feedback. These include adjustments to the difficulty, improvements to on-screen visuals,
쉬움, 중간,
camera angle
어려움,
controls.
뭐 선택 가능하다.
the ability to review previous dialogue, and streamlined game flow and loading times.
저렇게 지금도 올라갈 수 있구나.
More details are now available on Nintendo.com.
Splendid.
Triangle Strategy will launch on Nintendo Switch March 4th, 2022. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
다 2022년이네요. 올해가 아직 지금 9월달인데. 사모스?
You are faced with overwhelming power. Your highest priority should be simply to survive.
이걸 방송에서 할지 모르겠네. 제가 역대 작품들은 안 해서 메트로이드 역대 작품들을 한 번도 해본 적이 없어서 잘 모르겠군요.
Don't let your guard down.
파란색은 망하면 자, 다음을 주시오.
Samus Aran, the most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy, embarks on a new mission to the uncharted planet ZDR. Her objectives? Confirm whether the deadly X-parasite still exists, and figure out why the Emmy research robots in search of it have mysteriously gone dark. Early readings reveal that planet ZDR is divided into multiple environments,
각
each
맵들을
with its own
보여주는 거 아니야?
elements and organisms. Remnants of the mighty Chozo civilization are also scattered throughout, including evidence that the Chozo may have once called the planet their home. Visit Metroid.Nintendo.com to read Metroid Dread Report Volume 8 for a detailed account of the terrain and life forms you may encounter in the Metroid Dread game. Be sure to view the other Metroid Dread reports there as well. You'll want to prepare yourself for the dangers that lie ahead.
Metroid Dread launches on Nintendo Switch October 8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Up next, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online. Many people have been using Nintendo Switch Online since it launched in September 2018. In addition to the current membership, we'll be adding a new membership plan. As a part of this new plan's content,
일단 이게 젤다고요. 옛날
you'll be able to play a collection of Nintendo 64 games.
방금 건
The Nintendo 64 system launched 25 years ago.
돈 주고 산
I think this
사람으로서
system gave many players their first 3D gaming experiences, as well as intense 4-player multiplayer action. With Nintendo Switch, up to 4 people can play select Nintendo 64 games locally or online. Also, with this new membership plan, in addition to the Nintendo 64 games,
플레이 가능하게 만든 것 같아. 세가.
you can play a collection of games from Sega's Genesis
그러니까
system.
소닉도 해야 되고 할게 않긴 하네.
This means you'll be able to play these classic games whenever and wherever you'd like. The new plan will include all elements of the base Nintendo Switch Online membership, as well as the ability to play the included Nintendo 64 and Genesis games. This is Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack.
싹 게임 중에 한 개를 사서 그러죠.
This new membership plan will be added in late October. Of course, you'll still be able to continue using the existing plans. Also, those who have an existing membership plan can change over to the new plan. We'll share more details about this new membership plan at a later time, including the exact release date and pricing information. For now, however, we'd like to announce the games that will be available when it launches.
이게
You'll be
축하될
able to play the
게임이라고.
Nintendo 64 games shown here,
아니 이럴 거면 뭐냐?
as well as these Genesis games.
뭔가 되게 많네.
We'll also continue adding more Nintendo 64 games such as The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and F-Zero X, as well as other Nintendo 64 and Genesis games going
포켓몬?
forward.
저건 뭐지? 아, 포켓몬 스냅.
Furthermore,
New
we prepared
Pokemon
Nintendo
Snap,
64 and Genesis controllers to
깜짝이죠.
ensure the games can be played with the same style
저걸
controls
진짜 갖고
from their
온다고요?
original releases.
저걸 진짜 팔겠다는 거요?
Both can be used wirelessly.
파는 거라니.
These controllers will be available for purchase by any Nintendo Switch Online member.
옛날 걸
We
잘
hope you'll look forward to this new membership plan,
그때도 옛날 걸
Nintendo
그렇지
Switch
않나?
Online Plus Expansion Pack. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
자, 새로운 거.
There's plenty to play in these collections. Cyberpunk meets fantasy in this 3-game collection of cult classic RPGs. As a Shadowrunner mercenary, you'll explore a dystopian future where magic has reawakened and fantasy creatures have come back to life. Immersive branching narratives, skill-based character growth, and gripping turn-based tactical combat await in Shadowrun Trilogy, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
제 취향이 아닌데요.
The perpetual struggle against Count Dracula continues. Castlevania Advance Collection brings together 4 classic Castlevania games with deathly beautiful graphics and hauntingly epic music. The Rewind, Quick Save, and button mapping features will also ramp up your fight against evil. All regional versions of each game, as well as a gallery mode with never-before-seen artwork, are included. Castlevania Advance Collection launches on Nintendo Switch later today. An almighty classic returns.
뭐야, 저. 고전 게임, 오케이. 아, 고전 게임을 현대 맞게 다시 만든.
The classic Super NES game ActRaiser returns on Nintendo Switch, now remastered in HD. As the Lord of Light and Almighty God, only you can save mankind from the forces of Tanzra, the Lord of Dark. You'll wage war in 2 phases. First, strike down monsters in the side-scrolling action phase to liberate the lands from the grasp of evil. Master swordsmanship and magic to vanquish all who stand in your path. Then, cultivate the lands you've liberated in the world-building creation phase. It's up to you to decide which structures will be destroyed to make way for new ones, creating a flourishing
뭐야,
civilization.
심판을 내릴 수 있는 거야?
As you do so, your powers will increase, giving you an edge in both phases. Alternate between the original and rearranged versions of the beloved soundtrack and enjoy brand new music. New stages and new boss battles also await. ActRaiser Renaissance descends onto Nintendo Switch later today. A new chapter is about to unfold.
델타룬. 와, 탈이다. 하하하하하하. 오랜만에 보는 우리의 하트. One and two. 이렇게 하는 데를 보여주는 거야. 지금 몇인 정도 나의 목장 이야기였나? 저거 아니에요?
How's everything? There are still a few more announcements in today's
진짜!
Nintendo Direct.
Koizumi-san,
거점!
Oh, Miyamoto-san.
포켓몬!
What brings you in?
I wanted to make an announcement, so
갑자기
I was
여기서
hoping
마리오가
I could step in.
나온다고요?
Oh, of course.
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We've previously announced that I have been working with the Hollywood movie studio Illumination and its CEO and producer Chris Meledandri-san, who are known for movies like Despicable Me and Sing in making a full-length animated Mario movie for the big screen.
마리오 무비요?
Today, I wanted to announce its theatrical release timing. Ta-da! The movie will be released in theaters in holiday
아, 영화를
2022.
만들었다는 거구나.
The release date for North America is on December 21st and will be announcing release dates for Japan, Europe, and other regions at a later timing. It'll be a while longer until we can share a glimpse of Mario in action on the big screen. But today, I also wanted to reveal our key cast members who will be voicing Mario and his friends in the movie. First, of course, is Mario, who will be played by Chris Pratt. He's so cool. Mario will be talking a lot in the movie. Please look forward to Mario as performed by the very talented Chris-san. Next, Princess Peach will be played by Anya Taylor-Joy. I can't wait to see a very spirited Princess Peach. Mario's little brother, Luigi, will be played by Charlie Day. I'm excited for you to see this timid sibling appear
영화
on
만드는 건
screen.
좋겠어요. 와. 근데 원하는
Bowser
것도
will be played by the one and only Jack Black. I'm expecting a monster performance by Jack-san. The comedian Keegan-Michael Key will be playing Toad. I'm looking forward to great comedic moments. Even though this is a Mario movie, Donkey Kong will also be making an appearance. He will be played by Seth Rogen. I'm eager for you to see a humorous Donkey Kong by Seth-san. And of course, Charles Martinet, who has voiced Mario and many more Nintendo characters in our games over the years, is also involved and will be appearing in surprise cameos in the movie. We also have more incredible talent joining the film to play some of our other beloved characters.
여러 캐릭터를
That is all I can share with you today about the Mario movie. This is a very collaborative project between Illumination and Nintendo. We've all been coming up with all sorts of ideas, and I myself am enjoying a creative process that is a little bit different from making games. It may be a while until we can share more updates, but I hope you'll look forward to it. Koizumi-san, back to you.
자, 이자 포켓몬을
Please look forward to Mario's adventure jumping into the world of motion pictures. Next, we'd like to show you this.
아, 스쿨. 그래, 스쿨 나올 줄 알았어. 스쿨도 중요하지. 아. 스쿨 수량 해야지. 이거 한국어로 된다고 하는데. 그 점 배워주시고. 뭐야? 이건 또 뭐야? 개. 개 같은, 그, 꽃게 같은데. 오, 뭐야, 새로운 거 생겼네. 밧줄벌레 같네, 저거는 좀. 뭘까요? 에? 보스가 그 악역이 나오는 약간 스토리 모드? 이번에 스토리 모드 할 생각이오이다. 한국어로 번역된다는 피니시 해보면 하죠. 여태까지 2 같은 경우에는 한국어 지원이 안 됐어요. 스토리를 이해할 수 없어서 안 했지만은 3부터는 한국어가 지원된다는 스토리를 하겠소이다. 되어 있다. 벚꽃 기지 같다. 이거 남극 기지라다. 스플래툰 3. 어? 뭐야? 가까이 갔더니 털복숭이가 됐어.
Hello, everyone. I'm a researcher from the Squid Research Lab. I've been meticulously studying the mysterious squids that can transform into humanoid form. What you just saw was the latest research footage from Splatoon 3. Allow me to share a bit of what we know so far. Splatoon 3 takes place in Splatsville. It's known as the city of chaos. Centered around Splatsville are the Splatlands, a place long inhabited by advanced sea creatures such as squids and octopuses. Buildings spanning several generations are crammed into the city, creating its distinctive culture. In the Splatlands, turf war appears to be a popular activity. Its basic rules are unchanged. 2 4-player teams compete against each other to ink the most area. However, the trend seems to have undergone a major shift, with the existence of new main and special weapons confirmed in the footage. In the latter portion of the footage, we were able to observe activities from Story Mode, the single-player campaign.
Return of the mammalians.
Meaning the reappearance of mammals appears to be the theme of Story Mode this time around. What could this possibly mean in a world where all mammals, except for 2 cats, have vanished? It appears that there's still a lot to uncover. But we'll continue with our research and keep you updated once more results become available. Please look forward to more Splatoon 3. Updates to come. See you next time.
So, what did you think? Splatoon 3, taking place in a new world, is scheduled to release in 2022. Please look forward to future updates. Okay, this is the last trailer we have to show you today. Please take a look.
포켓몬 이기를. 아! 오, 포켓몬 안 나왔어. 아무리 그래 따로 옛날에 했다고 그래도 그랬지. 옛날에 저번에 따로
HQ 接敵した
공개했다고 그래도 그랬지.
対象は北東に向かって移動中。遅れ。
こちら本部了解した。作戦を開始せよ。
了解。打撃用意。撃て。対戦車砲用意。撃て。HQ 対象は無傷。効果は見られない。理解し。効果は見られない。
에? 죽이요. 에?
Bad boy.
그러니까.
It seems I'm unfashionably late, but I'm ready to give you everything you want. Right on time.
잘 몰랐는데 배우니까 초록색을 좋아하나 보군요. 다들 초록색을 갑자기 춤을 왜 추시지? 제가 배우니까를 한 번도 안 해보고 춤추는 거. 아까 제목처럼 생겼던 이름은 배우니까 2022년 대부분 2022년이야. 과연 저 사람 누굴까?
What you just saw was the latest trailer for Bayonetta 3. We announced this game in 2017, and we thank you for your patience. This game will launch next year. We hope you look forward to Bayonetta's new encounters. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
자, 이렇게 해서 끝났군요. 자, 오늘 이렇게 닌텐도 다이렉트를 보았는데 뭐 그 컵이라든지 포켓몬스터가 안 나온 건 좀 아쉽지만 그래도 컵이 동속 그리고 스풀 3 건질만한 것들이 있어서 좋았소이다. 오늘은 여기까지 하겠소이다. 저는 이 다이렉트 나쁘지 않다고 생각하고요. 그럼 지금까지 닌텐도 다이렉트를 본 대연선 평창 푸른벚꽃이었어. 자, 이만 가보겠소이다. 모두들 좋은 하루 되시고 저는 이만 강의를 들으러 이만 가보겠어.